Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. So we are done with work for the day, but we don't get to go home yet because we've got other meetings to attend. But that's all right. We've got some new camera equipment waiting for us at home that we'll be checking out and I'll be showcasing later in the vlog. So if you want to jump straight to that, go ahead and just click the little buddy there. Otherwise, I've got some other stuff I want to talk about real quick. Whew, here we go. Ready for our meeting. All right, real quick, there's just some stuff I want to share with you guys. So recently, some of you know that I've been kind of frustrated with my job, kind of where my compensation's been at, just kind of how I feel like I've been being valued by my work. And recently, we've been kind of in talks trying to work it all out and stuff, trying to negotiate back and forth to get both myself and the company to where we both feel like it's a pretty fair deal and it's working out for both of us. In this whole scenario though, it's been really frustrating and I've kind of vented a lot to one of my coworkers and stuff, and he and I have kind of been in the same place. We've kind of gone back and forth and I've kind of shared with some friends and such. But in all of this, I forgot some very important principles that I learned a couple years ago that I was reminded of the other day while I was at church. I want to share a quote with you guys real quick. So we were in the middle of a lesson, and during this lesson, one of the people in the class shares this quote, and it's from a few years ago. I'll put it up on the screen for you to read. And this was one of our church leaders. He was giving us advice, especially the younger generation and such, about life and about picking mentors and such. And he says, "Now, you may have some serious questions about the choices ahead. In my young adult years, I sought counsel from my parents and from faithful, trusted advisors. One was a priesthood leader, an ecclesiastical leader. Another was a teacher who believed in me. Both said to me, if you want my counsel, be prepared to take it. I understood what that meant. Prayerfully select mentors who have your spiritual well-being at heart. Be careful about taking advice from your peers. If you want more than you have, reach up, not across." You know, when this was shared again on Sunday, it just kind of dawned on me that especially in this situation, I've been doing a lot of kind of reaching across. I've been more kind of reaching out to people on my same level and such who can't really even affect my situation. When we do that, we could almost wind up in what we're calling nowadays an echo chamber, where it's like I'm frustrated, my coworker's frustrated. Neither of us can change our situation of ourselves though. It's only when we reach up, when we reach to somebody that can be a mentor. I've got plenty of people around me that I could have reached out to, people that have been in the tech industry way longer, who program, who've been managers and such, that I could have reached out to and been like, hey, here's my situation right now. Here's kind of how I'm dealing with it. What's your advice? And in those instances, that'd be reaching up. It's somebody that can actually, that's got the experience and has been through these things that can give you advice and you can reach up to, and then they can help teach you something and they can help lift you. So guys, in your life, find good mentors. Find people that, you can rely on to reach out and reach up to, and not just reach across whenever something goes wrong. Make sure you have good people in your life. If you need help spiritually, if you need help academically, if you need help at work and such, have different mentors and different counselors, people you trust, and that, will actually look out for you and have your well-being in mind, that you can have in place so that when you run into difficult situations, you can reach out to them and they can help you figure out, how best to handle whatever situation you're in or how best to overcome whatever challenge you might be facing. All right. Thanks for humoring me, guys. Let's check out the equipment I got. Alright guys, so we've got the new gear on. Here's what happened. The other day, as I was filming the beautiful interior of my Mercedes, I noticed that I was getting a lot of light in my shots. Like a lot of sunlight was reflecting in and kind of messing up my shot and washing things out. And I realized, you know what? I need to get a lens hood. It's about time. I just need to get a lens hood. Now I knew off the bat that with the filter that I use, I've got a VND, a variable neutral density filter that I use, and it's kind of big, so the lens hood probably isn't going to be the right solution. Let's look at why I got this, how it's going to help improve my shots some, and what we're probably going to try next. And unfortunately, it's not super light this morning. The sun's we've got clouds. There's There's snow on the top of the mountain up there. It is September 11th, and we've got snow. It's not the earliest we've had snow, but it's snowing already. But it's okay because four-wheel drive. Yes. So one of the reasons that I got this lens hood was so that, you know, if we look at this footage that I shot the other day, we kind of get the sun flare coming in. We're getting like that washed out look and such. One of the things the lens hood helps do is it blocks that light from coming in at like these higher angles and such. Unfortunately, the sun isn't at the right angle. We're after work now. It's, you know, it's at about the same angle it was this morning, unfortunately. It probably works out better when it's like, you know, the middle of the day and you get like that harsh light, and we're not so much getting that right now. So unfortunately, I'm not able to show you too well. But anyhow, this lens hood is not going to work for me though, because I try to shoot a lot of my stuff at, you know, a low depth of field and with a shutter speed that's double my frame rate. Now what that means is a lot of times I need to use a variable neutral density filter in order to reduce the amount of light coming into the lens so that I can get a properly exposed shot. Now the problem is my filter is so large I can't put the lens hood over it, and once I put the lens hood on and then finally get the thing screwed on, I can no longer see what my setting is on my filter, and it's not very easy to change. And even if I change to a polarized filter, I would have the same problem. So we're probably going to look at one of the silicone ones that can kind of come in and out. That way, you know, when we need to adjust it, we can collapse it down, adjust it, pull it back out for shooting. All right, guys, so I've gotten this kind of set up so that this light in the ceiling you can see here towards the top. We've got some light overflowing in. You can see if I kind of put my hand up here, it kind of blocks it out. Anyways, that's kind of what this this lens hood is going to do. So we've got the light that's up here. You know, we've got it about, it's about foot and a half out. We've got the camera angled up some. That way we can kind of get the effect that the sun would have if it was, you know, coming down here. And so what this lens hood will do is when we put this on, it extends out over the lens a ways so that it actually helps block out some of that light that we're getting from up top. You know, this is getting kind of disappointing. I know that this should be working, but maybe the light's just not the right level and stuff. I'm not seeing much of a difference. Anyhow, we'll try again tomorrow. Hopefully, you know, we'll go out at lunch or something. We'll see if we can't get some shots that can help demonstrate this. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy this video. I guess my lens hood doesn't really work. Maybe it needs to be longer. I don't know. I know they've worked before. I know my dad's got a longer one for his big, like, 200 to 400 millimeter lens or whatever it is. It's great. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time.